Hey y'all, thanks for checking out Euclid Mining. Today we're going to be talking about vapor node profitability, where the money comes from, where the money goes, and mostly how to get vapor coin and how to buy your own node. Just remember, this is not financial advice. You have to do what's best for your pocket or pocketbook. Always do your own research and don't just jump on the bandwagon because you saw some YouTuber doing it. Make sure you're ready to lose the money that you invest because nothing is a sure thing, especially in crypto. You know the market's down right now and you have to be careful. So if you do want to get into this project, I wish you the best, but don't just do it because a YouTuber told you to. All right, that being said, let's go ahead and hop over here and start checking out vapor nodes. So talking about vapor nodes, let's really understand what the project is. And it's like most node projects. The idea is that you invest money into their protocol, into their project, and the more investors they have, the more money they have to invest in other projects, other DeFi projects. And the idea is that the more that they invest and the better the investments are, the more money they get a return on, more people want to buy nodes, the higher the price of the coin goes, and everybody makes more money. If the investors make poor choices and they start losing money, obviously they're not going to have enough money to pay everybody. If people stop investing in this or slow down, but the payouts continue and their return now isn't high enough to counter the amount of money they're paying out, it slowly turns into a negative return and the project will fail. This project is new, but it does look like it has a chance. We will see in the future though. Again, not financial advice. They do have a paper over here we could take a look at. So when we look at the treasury investments, we see 11 strong nodes. They have CVX, Time, and Sushi. They have a validator node through Avalanche, which I think is a very strong investment, and I'd like to see that. They have a Gala node as well, which again I think is a strong investment. The one that I'm not exactly doing backflips over is the strong nodes. I don't like the idea of investing in another node project to have the sustainability for your node project. I think having strong nodes in your portfolio is a good thing, but over the past 60 or 90 days, strong nodes have gone down quite a bit. So I don't like to see them investing too much more in strong nodes and finding other projects to invest in or buying other validator nodes like Avalanche. I think that's a really great investment. I hope to see more of those in the future. Let's go ahead and take a look at the distribution system and where that money is going to. So the distribution system, 10% for liquidity, 10% goes to the team, marketing, expenses, and a partnership pool. 80% goes to the treasury, which 25% is swapped for AVAX. Fair enough. And now the 10% claim, they take 9% of that and they sell it towards AVAX, and this is used to help sustain the pool and the payouts. And 1% is burned. Now, I'd like to see that percentage for burned to be a little bit higher. I know that other node projects have a much larger burn wallet than this one does at this current time, but hopefully in the future they'll start burning more of their token in order to increase the price or to make it more desirable for more people to want to get involved in the project. Let's go ahead and look at compounding bonuses and the diamond hand bonuses. Compound bonuses, and how does it work? Well, it's pretty straightforward. Instead of claiming your rewards, you can choose to compound those rewards back to your nodes, growing them. Because VaporFi nodes generate a base reward of 1% of its daily value, when it grows bigger, so does your daily reward. And what does that mean? Well, if you have anywhere from 1,000 to 4,999, you get a 25% compound bonus. So they have an example down here. They have several examples. We'll look at the first one. If after one day you've decided to compound your node and you had 10 VPND, you would multiply that by 1.25 minus the 1% compound tax, you would end up at 12.37. So now you would have 12.37 more in your node, and on day 2, when you get your 25%, if you do the compound bonus again, you'll be compounding it on what you started off with plus 12.37. So again, it's just sort of that snowball effect, and they're trying to encourage you to leave the money in the project. If you take the money out of the project, which there's that 10% claim tax, but if you take the money out of the project, they won't have that money to invest in other projects and other protocols that they're trying to make money on. They're encouraging you to leave the money in by giving you this 25% compound bonus, and then that way they keep that money and they can keep it in the treasury to invest in other projects. As you can see, the larger your nodes become, the lower the compound bonus is. Let's go ahead and talk about another bonus that they offer. It's the diamond hand bonus. Now the diamond hand bonus, there are several levels, and when you can get to level 3 after 15 days, you get a 1.4x boost on your rewards. Now, if you want to take your money out and put it into your own wallet, you do pay that 10%, but you also reset your diamond hand bonuses. So if you can leave it in there for up to 15 days, not only are you getting that 25% bonus on the compounding rewards, but you're also getting a 1.4 bonus on your entire node, which is a good thing. I think that trying to leave your money in there for the first 15 days is probably a good thing, but that's going to be up to you. I suggest you do a little bit more reading into this, look at the different scenarios that they offer, and decide which level you want to get to before you start compounding. Perhaps you want to compound from the very first day and continue on, or you want to wait until compound to the 15th day so you can get the max boost. But in any event, you do not lose your diamond bonus if you compound. If you take your money out, your diamond boost goes back down to 0. So as long as you keep compounding that, you will stay at the gold diamond level. So let's go ahead and look into buying our first node. All right, so now we need to get the native token of the Avalanche chain, which is AVAX. So here's a couple steps. They're going to be a little confusing. Try to stay with me. First, we need to figure out how much AVAX we need to buy in order to buy the Vapor nodes, that the Vapor node coin, the VPND, in order to buy our Vapor nodes. So I'm over on CoinGecko, and I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to choose the Vapor nodes and come down here. And now we know that, let's just say we're going to buy 3 nodes. So we're going to need 3,000 VPND in order to buy 3 nodes, which means it's going to cost us $136.37. Now we're going to take that $136, let's just round up to $137. We'll go over to CoinGecko again and click on the Avalanche, and in here we will type in 137. And that tells us that we need to buy 1.769, so let's just say 1.77 AVAX in order to buy 3 nodes. Now, don't just buy that amount. You are going to need some of that money for gas fees. And I will say, though, on the Avalanche chain compared to the Ethereum mainnet, the fees are fraction compared to Ethereum. Ethereum, I've seen 15-20% in gas fees. And I'll tell you what, it is painful to push that button sometimes. On the Avalanche chain, we're talking 50 cents, 75 cents, $1. $1 is like, So it also depends on how much you're moving. But for the amounts that we're talking about, it is relatively inexpensive, 75 cents maybe to make these transactions. So I wouldn't really worry about it too much. But we still need a little bit more. So we need $137. Look, I'm just going to say, for argument's sake, let's just add $10. Just $10. If you start to try to buy these nodes and they're charging you gas fees per node that you're buying, and you run out of money for gas fees, you're going to have to purchase more money on your wallet, send it over to MetaMask, spending more gas fees, then swap it over for the VPND, more gas fees, and then buy that other node that you wanted to buy, which is still the gas fees that you had to pay in the beginning. So, moral of the story, add $10. You'll save yourself a headache. I've done it. And yeah, anyway, enough said about that. So now we know we need $147. So I go to crypto.com and I open up the app. From the app, again, I'm going to go ahead and choose buy. I'm going to choose AVAX, and I'm going to buy the amount of $147 on the app. So now that I've got my 147 of AVAX, I'm going to transfer it to my MetaMask wallet. Now, MetaMask wallet is right here. It's metamask.io. Make sure you click on a verified link. For all the sites and all the things that we do today, I will have links in the description below. So feel free to use those, but always verify any links that you click anywhere on the internet. Just be sure. Anyway, metamask.io is their official site. You'll click on it. You'll install MetaMask. And when you install it, it'll put an extension on your Chrome browser. And from there, you can access your wallet. Now, when you install this wallet, it's going to install it with the Ethereum mainnet and a couple test networks. You're going to need to link up with the Avalanche chain. How do you do that? Again, links in the description below. you'll come over to this site right here. I don't have any videos for this yet. I'm probably going to put one together to add a couple different networks to show people different ones. But in this example, I'll have a link to this site right here. All you're going to do, I believe this one is actually for the Android one, but it's basically the same thing. You're going to go ahead and click on networks, settings, networks, and then from there you'll see a list of all of your networks. As I said, they do have the Ethereum main network is default. They have some test networks. In this example, it looks like they've added a couple of other ones already. But basically, you're going to click Add Network. You'll come down here, and you'll take all of this information, which is easily copy-pasted. Here it is all right here. Now, I will say this, that MetaMask is finicky. So when you have your MetaMask wallet open, and then you click on this page to copy and then paste it in MetaMask, MetaMask will disappear, and you'll have to click it again to open it, and anything you've typed in will have disappeared. So the best thing to do is to open up 2 pages side by side, have one with the MetaMask and one with this link over here, and then just you can copy paste it across like that, no problem. Like I said, it's just going to save you a headache down the road. Saving you a lot of headaches today. Gas feeds, MetaMask, yeah. So now we have the Avalanche chain. I'm going to click on my wallet, and as you see, I've got my Avalanche right here. On my wallet, I have the Ethereum mainnet, Avalanche, the Matic mainnet, and I also have the Binance Smart Chain on mine. I've chosen the Avalanche, so now I can see my Avalanche account, as you would have 0 in yours. So now that you've got it, now you've got your address for your MetaMask on the Avalanche chain for AVAX. You have your wallet, whatever wallet you're using. You'll go ahead and send your full balance from that wallet to your MetaMask account. But wait, what I would do, because I get nervous whenever I'm transferring for the very first time, send $1. Send $1 over to your MetaMask account. It goes really quick. I'm talking it takes like 30 seconds, if that. That's like a really long wait, as a matter of fact. Probably like 15 to 20 seconds. Let that $1 get over there. As soon as that $1 gets there, because remember, you have to be on the Avalanche C chain, make sure that gets over to that wallet. If you see that $1 pop up, then go ahead and transfer the rest. I've done that before too. So now we've got all of our money over in MetaMask. We knew exactly how much to buy because we looked at CoinGecko. So we knew exactly how much we wanted for nodes. It translated how much to buy in AVAX. We bought that amount on crypto.com. I transferred that from crypto.com to my MetaMask wallet. Now we've got our money in our MetaMask wallet. We are almost there. I promise. The next one we're going to go to is Trader Joe. Again, link in the description below. And from here, we are going to have to click over here and connect our MetaMask wallet. So it'll ask you for your password again. You'll link up with Trader Joe. As a matter of fact, this is the page that you'll initially come to, and you'll click on Trade, and then you'll click on to connect your wallet. Now that you're on Trader Joe, what you'll do is you'll have AVAX will be right here on top, and you'll see your balance, which would be reflected from the balance in your wallet, and you'll have it right here. Now you come down here and you choose the token you want. We're going to buy VPND. Now you can do a search over here for VPND and it'll come up. I've already got VPND, so whenever you have any money in your wallet on Trader Joe, it shows you those first and then the 0 balances of the rest below it. I've already got VPND, but if I were to click on it, I would click on Max. No, don't click on Max. If you click on Max, you're going to transfer all of it to VPND, and then you're not going to have anything for gas fees. So remember, we're only doing 3,000 because that's how much we're buying in nodes. So what I would do is I would just go down here. I would type in 3,000. It'll tell you exactly how much you're going to cost to do this from your balance. And remember, when we were over here, we were saying we needed the, what was that, 1.89. And like I said, we were going to add that $10. So yeah, so we made it 1.89. So let's just round that up to 1.9. So we would have 1.9 in our wallet right now, and it's going to cost us 1.77. That'll leave you, 0.13 left. And that's a decent amount. That's actually several transactions on their network. So that'll be a decent amount to have for gas fees. So there you go. Just do the 3,000. Leave whatever you have left over here and just save it for gas fees. Again, you'll thank me later. So now that we've done that and we've clicked the swap, we will now have our 3000 VPND. The next thing we're going to do is now we're going to click on the dashboard to buy our nodes. All right, so let's click on the Vapor Node dashboard, and we're briefly going to touch on the dashboard. So as you can see, it is a pretty clean looking UI. As you see right here, it is 1000 VPND to start a node. It was 10,000. They lowered it down to try to encourage more people to get involved in the project. They have a calculator right over here, and the calculator is not the most accurate. And as they state right here, our calculator does not take into account diamond hand bonuses or different compounding strategies. Now, in 1 week, I will do a profitability update, and I will let you know more about diamond hand bonuses and how it affected my compounding strategy. I'll also let you know what I did, and that way it'll help you compound a little bit faster than I did, hopefully. They do have a referral bonus right over here, and how does that work? Well, if you click on the link in the description below, I will get a 5% commission on each node that you start. So if you start one node and you use my link, I will get that 5% commission. It doesn't come out of your money, it comes out of the pool. If you start 5 nodes and you use my link 5 times, I will get a commission each time. So if you want to support the channel, hit that link. I certainly appreciate it. They do have some other things in here too, like the documentation that we looked at earlier. You can click on that. It breaks down everything that we discussed earlier. They have the governance and the treasury as well. So now let's go ahead and look at the nodes. Now, at this section here, you choose the name that you want of your node and how much you want to put in per node. Remember, you can have a max of 5 nodes per wallet. So how am I going to put my money in here? Now, I was just doing some simple math and just trying to think about it. And as we looked at this earlier, we saw that between 1,000 and 4,999, you get the 25% bonus. So if I were to take all 5,000, put them in one node, I would immediately drop down to 15%. So for me in my situation, buying 5 1,000 VPND token nodes is most beneficial because last I checked, 25% was a lot higher than 15%. Now, perhaps you're starting off with 25,000 VPND and you're going to start, 5 nodes with 5,000 in each, then yes, you would drop down immediately to the 15%. I don't know where the math works out best for you. You're going to have to do that yourself. Maybe you'd want to get 4 1,000 VPND token nodes and then drop the rest into this tier. And that way, at least you got 4 nodes bringing in 25%. You'll have to figure out what works best for you. For me, today, I'm doing 5 nodes, 1,000 each. That'll get me the max bonus of 25%. And believe me, I'm going to milk the hell out of this node. The 25% for me is quite a lot, especially since I'm going to be compounding. Now, I'm going to be compounding my node constantly. There may be a point where I do take some of that money out to recoup my initial investment, and I believe that anybody should do that. Again, not financial advice, but in my opinion, that's what I'll be doing for my wallet. I'll be pulling out my initial investment eventually, but then after that, I hate to say that it's just play money, but it feels a little bit easier if this project doesn't take off or really do that well. I won't feel so bad. So I am going to let it compound. I want this to get a lot higher because the more that you have, eventually if the project does take off, you'll be earning more rewards. So that's mine. You do you. Let's hop over to the nodes. Here we are here. And my amazing naming convention. Let's go here with Euclid 1. I'm going to be starting off with the 1,000. And next we're going to go ahead and click continue. It'll bring up my MetaMask account. It's going to tell me what the transaction is. As you can see right here, the estimated gas fee is 0.006. I told you it was cheap. I mean, it's criminally cheap. So we're going to go ahead and click confirm. And let's do it. So we'll give that just a second. Like I said, this sometimes takes 10, 15, 20 seconds. We'll get a little notification here. Any second. They may be writing the contract with Vaporfy, so that might take an extra little bit of time. But the transaction itself does go pretty quick, as you've seen before when you were swapping. It does move pretty quickly. So it's thinking. Well, I am back, and it's been about 2 hours, and I've got the node up and running. Everything looks like it's going strong. I did start and make a second node, Everything went through super fast. I think there was just a lot of congestion on the network at the time. The gas fee was a little bit higher than it normally is. And when I ran this one, it was much, much lower. So let's go ahead and just make that other node really quick. I'm going to be doing, so let's see here. So we've got Euclid 3, and we're doing it for 1,000 again. We're going to click continue. And let's go down. 0.04. That's still running a little high. Let me just, what do I have left in my wallet? I'm going to run out of money for gas fees. All right, I have 0.2, so, all right, well, let me go ahead and do that. I've got enough to run that one through. I guess I have enough to run all of mine through. But as you see, you know, when there's a lot of congestion on the network, it does jump up. Now, the second one that I did was actually, now there you go, 0.04. So, yeah, we'll definitely take the 0.01 and confirm that. So, you know, always be mindful when you're paying your gas fees. If you wait just a second, sometimes it goes down, or if you wait just a little bit longer. And let's see if that one's going to pop up. And there goes the contract went through. And there it is. Euclid 1, 2, 3. Let's keep rolling. So we are going to do that. And number 4. And continue. Let's see. 0.0. Wow, now look at that gas fee. Look how low that gas fee is compared to the gas fee I just paid. I'm going to click confirm because I don't want to miss that one. For sure. Let's let that one run through, and there that one goes there. As you can see, they're going much faster. Network congestion is down, and we are going to go ahead and create a node, and we're going to go ahead and knock out that last one, Euclid 5, y'all. There it is. So we are going to be, all right, still reasonable on those gas fees. We'll confirm that. The gas fees change, so, you know, just be mindful of that. The I think number 4 that I just did there was super low, and then it jumped up a little bit there. So, you know, gas fees are gas fees, but I'll tell you what, considering what you do on the Ethereum mainnet compared to the Avalanche chain on fees, I'll take the fees over here any day of the week. So anyway, y'all, I appreciate you checking in. Looks like we're going to be doing good. I'm going to do that updated video in about the week and show you where we're at. Right now, it looks like we're making about $2 a day. And don't forget, in 3 days, I get the 1.05x boost. And then just when I do that video, I'll be just rolling into the 1.2x boost. So that's certainly going to help as I'm compounding. And I will have that updated video for you. If you want to help support the channel, hit that button right over there. And if you want to check out any of my other videos, I'll have a link for one right over here. I appreciate you checking in. I'll see y'all next time.